Hey brides, welcome back. Today's message is titled, Idle Talking is Not Putting Action to Your Thoughts. Sorry for the hiccup. I wanted to talk about how a lot of times we spend time talking about things, and I want to talk about how that relates to Scripture. Now, in Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 2, it says, "Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God. For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few." And I'm going to go over verse 3 as well and say, "For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words." We have to let our words be few if we're not going to take any action with those said words. You cannot spend your time talking all the time and not putting any action to those words, because at some point you're going to realize all you're doing is a bunch of talking, and God hears all of those things. So when he hears all of those things, you'll be like, well, I said a little bit too much, didn't I, Lord? He'd be like, yeah, you did. So what was that about? Because he's going to have us account for our words. In Matthew chapter 12, verse 36, it says, "But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment." And then in verse 37, "For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned." At some point, you got to be quiet. If you're not going to be putting any action to your words, be quiet. Yahweh does not want you talking all of the time if there's no action behind it, because Yahweh is, he's a few words, but his actions speak for themselves. You want to, what is the word that I'm looking for? You want to replicate that. I'm not saying that you're going to be perfect, but you want to emulate that, because you already know that you are made in the image of God. So when you are made in the image of Yahweh, you know you must emulate being a person of few words with a lot of action behind those few words. You guys be blessed.